Should say hello to some of the people in chat. I don't think I've done my hellos, so I like to read off people's names. I don't know. I like to say hello to people. So hello Cobalt and Ian Keith. Hana is here. Hey Her Fader 1 is here. This is how was the previous match before Huff and Eric? It was a decider. No, it wasn't. It was a sweep. Suds is here. Of course, Suds, one of our favorite people. Not Zempro is here. Fireworks, hello. Tetris Alex T. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoyed your Deep Voice Scary Countdown. Nikki likes you. Hello. Curie, what's up? Brett is here. Chess Master is here. I love that. Thank you, not Zempro. The pasta has begun. 137 here for Huff early on level 18. Sorry, I just find that really funny. That's the one. See, the benefit of watching on YouTube is that this is much shorter. A lot of the, non-essential stuff is cut away, so you get right to the meat of it. But you miss all the fun stuff that happens in Twitch chat. 187, 340 for both players through 38 lines. Super exactly tied score. Bang Tetris for Eric. Huff gonna take a Tetris 232. So they are neck and neck. Eric a little bit high on the board, and Bang Tetris. Yeah, I think having same piece sets and then kill screen chase downs is awesome, because you really got to do more with the same stuff that your opponent is getting, and I think it really was put on full display in game 1. Where Huff just said, all right, well, I'm 200,000 points down. Eric is just going to go forever. Let me try, let me do something here. And it just, you got the wrong run of pieces. It didn't work out. You made a decision. And it didn't work out, but, it could work out. So, I like seeing the dynamic of this evolve, which is why I don't want to, immediately go to like a double kill screen situation, or whatever line cap thing that you prefer. I want to see the stuff play out a bit, but I'm willing to try it and just kind of see what happens. Bang Tetris for Eric, 365, 357 for Huff. He's got a gap in the stack here, but no good place for the square, so he's just going to cover that gap right back up. Players still neck and neck, just separated by 7,000 points. Pumpy Heart saying he really enjoys the comments on YouTube. No sarcasm. Yeah, I agree. I like the YouTube comments for the most part. I think the ones I don't like are when they, a little bit when they insult the players. Like, I don't think that's fair. These are people that are just, hobbyists having fun. They're not like professionals. So it's not the same as like getting mad at Aaron Rodgers or something like that. It's just like some kid in Michigan, like this. Like, calm down. Rye Chessmaster says, do I like your comments? Least of all. My least favorite comment from Rye Chessmaster. All right, Bank Tetris for Huffulufugus, 527 and 536 for Eric as we approach the level 19 transition. Not Zempro says, my favorite comments are the people who played classic Tetris in their childhood saying they could sweep everyone in the tournament when they see someone misdrop. Yeah, I like that. Oh, Eric with a Spire, column 7 and 8 as we approach 19. And that triple is going to be really nice. So should be able to survive this. But Huff is going to catapult into the lead. Or, you know, I guess the comments where the person has played Tetris but not like classic Tetris. Like they played some mobile version of Tetris where the scoring is like just completely bonkers. And they go, oh, I've scored 7 million. I don't. What's the big deal of a player getting 1 million? You know, I like that. All right, 666 for Huffulufugus, 562 for Eric, who is now cleared away the ceiling over the well, and oh, missed the tuck with the J. And I think he's building the Tetris. I think this was intentional. At first, I was like, oh man, kind of missed with that long bar, but no, is building a dirty Tetris and got that dirty Tetris and is building another one. Oh, and a misdrop for Eric with that square. That's for sure a misdrop. And I think Eric really thinking about, okay, let's do that same strategy where I go into 29 with a lead and then put the pressure on Huff to out-aggress me. So I think that's what Eric is doing here, trying to catch up now. So you can see the strategery continuing to develop and having effects early in level 19. So Huff 786, 714 for Eric. Still up by about 100,000 points, and well, now about 80,000 points. Bang Tetris for Eric. There's one for Huff. Kip Duran noting that Eric has only 5 fingers, so we should probably investigate that. All right, 988 Huff, 878 for Eric. Huffulufugus with the max out here on level 28. Eric's board is kind of a mess, but it's going to open up the right side. Eric at 896. Gonna open the well, still a little high on the board. Gonna have to cover. Huff is into 29 with the 1.1. And Eric's got that. He's going to burn that down. Gets the long bar. Opens up the right side. Bang Tetris on the right for Eric. 954 here on 29. B13 for Huff. So Huff with a 150,000 point lead. And now it's kind of, you know, it's good for the goose, it's good to the gander, good for the gander. We'll see what Huff is going to do. Is he going to go aggressive, try to build a lead? Is he going to just try to stay ahead of Eric? Still got the 150,000 point lead. You can see Eric, you know, maybe building, trying to get that lead back. You know, the shock of all, you know, a huge shock. It's better to be in the lead. You know? But Eric, all right. Eric kind of getting singles, getting doubles, maybe trying to kind of take some shots at building here. Huff with a spire down the middle. Oh, gets that long bar over to the left. Huff at B57, Eric A15. Huff gonna bring this down. And Huff Huff has a nice clean board. Eric A29, Huff B77. Still 150,000 point difference. Oh, and there you go. Column 2 for Huff. Gets that long bar in there. So Huff still with the lead. 150,000 point lead. Players keeping pace with one another. The pressure on Eric. And Huff can continue to just single and double, and as long as he keeps the lead, that's going to put pressure on Eric to outlast him or to outscore him. And Huff nice and low on the board. And Eric, you can see, trying to build, and is actually set up for a Tetris, has to bring it down into level 38. So Eric not able to convert that Tetris. Huff with a little bit of cleanup to do. Alright, Huff is good, bringing that stack down again. Eric, you can see, trying to get a Tetris well set up, and you know, obviously you gotta duck into it. You don't want to overcommit. That is the real problem, is you overcommit and gamble for the long bar, and then it doesn't come, and then you're just totally done. So you've got to balance that aggression with some conservative play as well. Huff up by 140,000 points. And, you know, of course, the other strategy is, you know, just try to get more doubles and triples than your opponent, and just, you know, just try to bring that down, you know, bit by bit. Rather than, you know, big, massive chunks. Players in, Eric into level 43. Still that 140, 150,000 point lead. Still for Huff, still in the lead. Oh, and Huff is built up for one and gets a Tetris. Gets that Tetris back out to a 200,000 point lead for Huff. And that puts additional pressure on Eric. And you can see Huff maybe trying to build up for another one. Maybe just kind of just trying to put him away. But that comes at a risk. So Eric, you can see, trying to get something started, but then you just get the wrong run of pieces and you can't quite finish it, so you got to bring it down so you can stay safe. Huff with the E51, Eric with the C80. Huff taking the doubles, taking the singles. Eric into 49, so this would be where the double kill screen would happen. Or one of the proposed places. Which I think is totally not unreasonable. F12 for Huffulufugus, D40 for Eric ICX, both into level 50. Has to be exhausting. Huff ahead by 180,000 points. Yeah, can we just give, like, you know, $1,000 to all 16 players? And SV sitting there like, man, I gotta get to bed. F90 for Huffulufugus, just a few thousand points away from the actual rollover. And there is the rollover for Huffulufugus. And has about 190,000 point lead over Eric. It's more like a cricket match now. It's just kind of endless. And there is Eric with the F27. What's the highest comp losing score? We said it last month. So whatever Huff score shows, just add 1.6 million to it. The game is broken. Oh, T-spin for Huff. So sick. And Eric about to roll over 15,000 points away. Kind of a misdrop, though. Gets the long bar, and Eric's stack getting high. And Eric's gonna roll over and match the feat from last month. Double rollover. Holy mackerel. I think we are just about... I mean, this is insane. Huff with a low board, but gonna parity issues there. He's gonna have to bring that down. And Eric bringing this down. What a down stack for Eric. And Huff with just the 120,000 point lead. When you thought it was over moment for sure. Players into level 61. Eric on level 61. Players going for double colors. This is insane. So I'm just going to, we'll just add 1.6 to the scores you see here, and that is their score. So Huff with a 1.8 in competition against an active opponent. You are witnessing a world record match right now for levels, and whoever, unfortunately, has to be called the loser in this game. That will be the highest scoring game in Game 2. What is it about Game 2? And you can see Huff just trying to put some, multiple line clears together. These players can go forever. It's really just going to come down to who gets a cramp or who gets a telephone call or whose mom comes in and steps on their internet cord or whatever. Thanks for the bit, Stanislav. So 1.9 for Huffulufugus. And a 1.8 for Eric ICX. We are into level 66. This is probably the most insane game that has ever happened. It's literal insanity. Huff getting a little bit high on the board. And oh no, Huff left on the... hangs that bar on the left. Thrilled about his accomplishment here, topping out at 1938 on level 66. So basically 338. Eric needs to get to 338 and has all the time in the world to do it. And this could be a chase down for the ages for Eric ICX. Can single and double his way there. And you can see without that Tetris that Huff scored, I mean, this game would already be over. So Eric with the double, 312, 319. He's another 16,000 points. We're going to let Eric continue on and keep playing. So feel free to mullen this out. You can single and double. I don't care. We'll watch it, and we'll just have to say sorry to SV. And Eric is going to take this game and get heart number 2, but we're going to let him mullen on. You are witnessing a live just about 2 million if he can get it. And just 13,000 points away from a 2 million. Level 72. So really even 2 million is not good enough here in the rolling 29 kill screenplay era. Huffulufugus drinking his chocolate milk. What a memester. Eric with the 2 million points. 2,065,000. Eric gets the Tetris for 2.15, a level 75 or 74 Tetris. It's worth like 1 million points on its own. Holy mackerel. And I can see why Europeans might be in favor of the line cap. Like, oh my god, I gotta stay awake for this. Holy moly. The 2.2 for Eric. Remember, add 1.6 to the score you see here. We are on level 78, a full 50 levels ahead of what was considered the last playable screen. And now we're into level 79. How about a level 79 line cap, guys? Maybe we can agree on that. The 2.32 needs a long bar over for the left would really help out, or at least that J. And there we go, the 2.4 here on CTM Masters. Bonus footage with the mullen. I don't know what we do in YouTube. We just show it. Oh, Eric set up for the Tetris and gets it. It's a 100,000 point Tetris. I think about 98,000 points it was. Holy mackerel. Oh my word. And, there's another Tetris, a dirty one for Eric ICX. And Eric and Huff, all he can do is just sit back and enjoy what he is watching here. So remember, this B is a 1.1, so we're up to 2.7 million. I think the hardest part of this for me is just having to do the math for everybody. And, you know, I was a philosophy major, I can't do math. And Eric's still alive on level 86. Now that C you see on, if you're just joining us, that C that you see on screen, that is not a 1.2 million, that is a 2.8 million. Fireworks says, yo, my kid was born at the beginning of this game and now they're in college. And Eric set up for a Tetris and gets it! Now with the D75 plus 1.6. So that is a 1.3. I'm sorry, this is a 1.5. This is a 1.4. So that is 3 million points. 3 million points, making it look easy. It's like, oh, I could do this. That is 3 million points. Scored in a tournament context. And a level 90. Getting up a little bit high on the screen. It's gonna bring this down. There's a triple. How much is a triple worth? You take the level plus 1, multiply it by 1200. That's how much a Tetris is worth. Oh, I missed a pullback of the Z piece. And Eric bringing this down. Oh my word. Eric, 8,000 points away from the double rollover. And there it is, the double rollover from Eric. There you go. This is the one mullen. You get one mullen. God, we might even have to have like a half mullen roll. Oh my word. 3.2 million. The world record is 3.7. When do colors happen? What level do colors happen in NTSC? I mean, this guy getting 100 levels, I can't even score 100 lines most of the time. Eric set up for a Tetris. He's gonna have to take that triple. And he takes another triple. 3.4 million points. And is low on the board. Level 99. Remember like a couple years ago, it was like level 30 was like, oh man, level 30. I was like, who can get that? Do you remember when you would tell Harry Hong, like, oh, I got a level 30, and he wouldn't believe you? And it's like, now tell him you got a level 100, because here it is, level 100. Yeah, YouTube's gonna see like a 3-hour VOD, and they'll be like, "Oh, what happened here?" You know, like they always get mad because the spoilers from the length of the VOD, and like they're gonna see a 3-hour VOD, and they're gonna be like, "What the heck is this?" So we're trying to get a 3.7 for the world record. Now a 3.7 is at the, okay, so 3.7, what? We are at 3.7, and the level has, I don't know if that's rolled over or that's just a display issue. So Eric has the 3.772, so this could be, that line clear is the world record. Breaking his own world record of 3.772380, and he's got the 3.8. So we're gonna let him continue to go for the record, obviously. I mean, we're not gonna stop him from going for the, what are we gonna do, stop him? So there you go, world record, everybody, score record. It's insane. Yeah, I guess this is a Twitch moment. Too long for a clip, for sure. What level does what do colors happen? Can someone answer that question to me? I don't know. Oh my god, that long bar. $13.20. Oh, it's the same on NTSC as in PAL. For some reason I thought it was different. So he's got the 1,000 lines. I mean, this is just insane. Now what happens at, just for people who are new or aren't quite sure what colors mean, at 1,320 lines, the game runs out of, like it was never meant to get that high, so the game doesn't exactly know how to handle that, and then the colors start to change these bonkers, crazy looking colors. I think I can't explain the actual thing behind it, but you know, the thing that normally determines the colors no longer gets consulted, and then it just turns these other crazy colors, and this has been achieved by Fractal on PAL, and I don't think this has been achieved on NTSC, and so Eric is 236 lines away from achieving this on NTSC. Yeah, memory overflow. Okay, so there you go. So those of you who are comp sci majors or whatever know what that means. And by the way, you gotta add, so A is 1.1, and we gotta add 3.2 to that score. And now add, yeah, 3.2 to the current score. We got a huge raid from the Mexican runner. Just to explain what you are seeing, Eric has rolled the score over twice. His opponent topped out a while ago, setting a world record, by the way, for the highest score in competition. Eric is playing the game out because of the high score, and Eric has already beaten the score world record. He is now at a 4.4 million points, which is completely unheard of. And if he gets to 1320 lines, the game will start to turn the stack pieces crazy colors, which has never happened on the NTSC version. It has happened on the PAL version. So Eric destroying the score record, the level record here for the NTSC version. It was already a world record-setting match. Eric now with the visible 1.4, add 3.2 to that, and there's a 4.6 million points. Going for the triple rollover. And is now 70, just about 70 lines away from colors, from changing the color. That's what we call colors when you get to that point where the colors go nuts. And Eric 100,000 points away from rolling over the score 3 times. Huff is the first player ever to get a 1.9 million in competition and lose. And Eric is just popping off. And we're just going to let it happen. I mean, this is not part of the competition, of course. But we got to watch it. We want to watch it happen. Eric now 40 lines away from getting colors, the memory overflow that happens and changes the game colors, bonkers colors. And the triple rollover has happened. So 1.6 times 3 plus the score you see on here. And so Eric, 18,000 points away from 5 million points. Blowing his own world record out of the water by a massive amount. Eric about to literally break Tetris right in front of your eyes. 10 lines away. Oh, from breaking Tetris. 2 lines away from breaking Tetris. Oh, 100 lines to go. I'm sorry, 100 lines. I can't follow. It's 100 lines. All right, we can do this. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse him. My apologies. D30, not C30. But he's got the 5 million points, and now 5.2 million points. So yeah, my apologies on that. I mean, this is uncharted territory for me, for sure. So I got one bit of bad info from the chat. So Eric trying to chase colors here. And now for real. Oh no, that left side. Gets the long bar over to save it. I mean, do we just end Tetris right now? Do we just give up? What do we do? Alright, so now for real. So you can clip my voice out there, Pumpy, for a while. When I was saying stupid things. So 4.8 million plus 6 million, so just a little under 5.5 million. And when he gets to D20, the number of lines over on the right side is the number, where it says C92, that's the number of lines. When he gets to D20, colors will happen. And we want to see as many colors as possible. SV, there's a player that's waiting, and they're in Europe. I apologize to SV, but I mean, what are you going to do? This is a historic moment. Eric going for the Tetris. Had it open for a moment. Is now 3 lines away. 2 lines away from colors. And there are the colors, everybody. That's it. The game has officially been broken. NTSC version colors at 1,320 lines. Colors have happened, and let's see some of these crazy color combinations. This has happened in PAL Tetris, has never happened in NTSC Tetris, but was once thought impossible just a few years ago even to play on the kill screen, and now players are literally playing on it long enough to break the game. Eric here with the 1.1 plus 48, so he's just about to 6 million points. And there's a Tetris for Eric! He's got, so 4.8, and here we are just about to get to 1.3. So 6.1 million points. I'm really embarrassed about me getting the number wrong prematurely, so just try to forget that happened. Which means, of course, no one will ever forget that happened. Now, of course, it gets easier and easier to score, quote, easier to score points because the value of lines in Tetrises goes up as the level increases. Eric getting a triple. So basically take the level, add 1, and then multiply it by 1,200 points, and that's how much it's worth. I mean, how much is the Tetris worth right now? This is just ridiculous. And for those of you who are coming from Mexican Runner's stream, there is a... Oh my god, you can't even see the pieces at this point. There is a kind of a debate in the Classic Tetris community about whether or not a line cap is needed, or some kind of cap. And people who are in favor of that will point to this kind of thing as an argument for it. And Eric at a top out here with the quadruple rollover, has rolled over the score 4 times with 1,408 lines being achieved. Rolled over the score 4 times. So let's do math. 4 times 1.6, I can do this, is what? 64,000, I mean, so 6.4 million points. So 6.492500 is the new score, world record being set right here, and crazy, insane colors achieved. And really, he might not have topped out if those colors weren't so scuffed. So everybody at home, go ahead and stand up right now and applaud this young man who has done the literally impossible thing. It's literally impossible, and he literally did it. So I know it's not literally impossible, but it just seems.
But you know what I mean, when you like turn on the TV and it goes.